Good morning. Are you Mr. Cranford?
Yes, Mr. Cranford.
All right, Mr. Cranford. I have Mr. Lombari. Are you here on the arraignment for Mr.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I just have Mr. Cranford's information. Could I have a breakout room with him quickly, please?
Sure. Let me just ask, Mr. Cranford, how long are you in with Department of Corrections?
For the next 9 years.
All right, then. Mr. Lombari, just to let you know, for time, we're kind of pressed, so.
I understand.
But, okay, here you go. That will be the probable cause conference on 7/9 at 9:45, and then the preliminary on July 16th at 3:15. That will be back in this courtroom.
Thank you.
Esteban.
Your Honor, Mr. Kruger is a lifelong resident of the Saginaw area. He owns a construction company based in Freeland called Amidst Builders. We request.
Defendant appears voluntarily. Prior record as routine counsel bond to be set in the amount of $7,500 personal recognizance. Is there anything else?
There is not, Your Honor. Thank you.
Take care. Let me get.
Yep.
In the matter of People versus Cranford on 243365, appearances for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Dominic Lombardia for Mr. Cranford for arraignment purposes only. He'll waive the reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and ask for referral to the office of assigned counsel. As to bond, he's doing the next 9 years or so, he says, incarcerated. So he asks for any reasonable bond other than a PR bond so that it doesn't negatively affect his credit for time served.
And I do have,
Excuse me, you said, wait, what? I ain't catch that.
you're gonna be.
I asked for any reasonable bond other than a PR bond so that it doesn't negatively affect your credit for time served. If you were to
Oh, you
have
said I wanted to waive something. What was that?
the reading of the charge.
No, I ain't want to waive nothing. I want to hear everything.
All right, Mr. Cranford, here's what you're charged with. It alleges on or about May 1st of 2024 over at 9625 Pierce Road in Tittabawassee Township, County of Saginaw, State of Michigan. Count 1, it's labeled assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. On or about May 1st, 2024, James Earl Madison Cranford, Leda County of Saginaw, State of Michigan, did make an assault upon Cameron Powell with the intent to do great bodily harm, less than the crime of murder. That is a felony, a maximum of 10 years or $5,000, DNA to be taken upon arrest. A consecutive sentence may be imposed under state law that doesn't apply. That is the nature of the charges. Do you understand what I've read to you?
I understand. Thank you.
Very well, no problem, sir. The court has entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I have referred you over to the Office of Assigned Counsel, so they will reach out to you so that an attorney may be appointed for you. And then, given that you are within the correctional facility and that the Mr. Lombaria, who's representing for the purposes of arraignment, has asked that no PR bond be granted in order that any time credited will be granted for you. Therefore, the court will have no bonds, and I will make the reference as to why in custody of MDOC. Is there anything else, Mr. Lombaria?
PC.
Not for me, Your Honor.
Okay, I do have those dates, if I haven't given those already.
No.
Pre-exam conference is July 9th at 9:30. Preliminary exam is July 16th at 3 o'clock. That will be back in my courtroom. So, Mr. Cranford, we'll see you on July 9th. Hopefully, Office of Assigned Counsel will have reached out to you. If not, then we'll get a breakout room for you and your counsel. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Take care. You're welcome, Mr. Cranford. Thanks, Mr. Cranford. In the matter of People versus Ortiz on 235418.
Here, call on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
And good morning, Your Honor. I'm abiding on behalf of Ms. Helen Ortiz, who stands to my left of the podium. Today's the pretrial, Your Honor. We just asked to continue this to a final pretrial and jury trial. The state has made an offer of impaired by marijuana. At this time, we just asked to continue.
All right. She was just recently arraigned back in June.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. So aside from just in case that this is going to continue on, has all discovery been exchanged?
Yes, Your Honor, it
All
has.
And is there a need to continue the final pretrial, or do you wish to have it just reset for another pretrial?
A final pretrial and jury trial, I think, Your Honor, would be fine. And if we are able to work it out and set a plea, then we would let the court know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Final pretrial.
You know, he's got two of them, we only have one of them.
Oh. In the matter of People versus Morales on 243625, appearances for the record.
Robert A. Curry, Your Honor.
Morning, Mr. Curry.
Stand mute, please read.
Court winner plea of not guilty. You've been retained.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I do see that she has posted a bond. Is there anything else as to bond?
Ask the bond continue, Judge.
All right, let me just review here.
She's in clinicals for respiratory therapy, Your Honor. We won't have any contact with the sister.
All right. Bond will be continued, no contact with the victim.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I haven't seen Soa, or haven't seen Soa or Gus.
In the matter of People versus Rosas, 7331477.
Good morning, Your Honor.
AB.
Good morning, Your Honor. Torrance Willis on behalf of Mr. Rose, who's present in your courtroom, stands to my left of the podium.
All right, wait, reading.
Yes, Your Honor, to waive the reading and enter a plea of not guilty and ask for referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel. And I can address.
Also under a plea of not responsible set for pretrial. And then PR bond. Anything else?
Thank you.
Terrence. Do you have,
Doesn't show up in court.
let me get a name. What's the last name?
Girding,
Girding? Are you representing Girding?
I don't have that yet.
Well, I think the other guy does it. Hold on, Girding. How about- Gunther? Jack Gunther?
Mr. Soul, are you ready?
I am, sir.
All right, in the matter of People versus Vance on 235040.
Here, calling behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. You just on behalf of Ms. Jenny Vance.
Okay, and what are we doing today?
And Your Honor, at this time, we going to just ask for an adjournment on this matter. She did just resolve her matter upstairs and will be on probation upstairs. However, there's been more information that shed light on this case, and as I just explained to Mr. Garrett, this is something that I just became aware of, and nothing that he's gonna be able to do with it today. I'm gonna have to obviously speak to someone in management in regards to that matter. So I would just ask the court for a short adjournment so I can see about potentially getting this matter resolved.
When you say short adjournment, since this has been set on the third pretrial, third pretrial, you mean like a half hour?
No, because I'll be stuck upstairs, meaning like a week or so, if possible.
I'm down there, I give it a week.
I mean, Your Honor, if I can, I don't know where Mr. Stevenson is to be able to reach him. I can try. If the court would like, I can try to do that now.
I'd rather resolve that.
Okay,
So, all right.
thank you.
Hit it again. No, no. I'll put it off to the side.
I think we can call Girding.
People versus Girding, 232037, and looks like 212931. Appearances for the record.
Dan Can on behalf of Mr. Girding. Judge, Mr. Girding knows that he's gonna be held here today on the one felony. And then on the other bench warrant, he didn't know who his lawyer was for that. We'd asked for a re-referral to OAC for that file, and it won't get recalled or reset.
All right, let me first deal with the, I got three. What's his reason for not showing up?
Judge, he told me that he was working at the time. He does work full-time at Cracker Barrel. He told me besides these 2 ones, he hasn't really been getting in any trouble. But he does know that he's gonna get held here today for probation.
Well, it's the probation violation, because I don't have anything that was. Let me just see, it's my case, let me just go back. So that was on 10/17/23. I had a probation violation submitted to color code for failed to provide proof of school attendance, failed to, let's see. Then there was an issue on May 5th. Must be the other case that I have. And didn't go to Solutions Behavioral. Did you ever go to Solutions Behavioral?
Yes, Your Honor.
And when's the last time you attended?
Last year, I completed the detention session that you.
All right. Let me ask how you're gonna drug test today.
I'm driving
For?
marijuana.
All right. You said you're working,
Yes, sir.
and where are you working?
Cracker Barrel,
How long have you been working there?
about 2 or 3 weeks.
Where were you working before there?
Micro gauge factory out in, Howell, by Detroit.
How long were you there?
I was about, since, violated probation. Till recently.
So you were living down in the Detroit area?
I was down there for a little bit, yes.
So why didn't you take care of all this?
I don't know.
Well, Judge, he is here today. I mean.
Oh,
most
no,
of the
I'm
people
asking him. Why you didn't come here on these bench warrants?
I didn't want to turn myself in because I had a newborn daughter.
It's not the first bench one. I've had 2 others. So you come in, then you don't show up, and you come in, you don't show up. What address are you at now?
41 Lamson.
How long have you been there?
About 2 months.
Where were you there prior? Where were you at prior?
Staying out with a friend in Detroit.
Alright, let me do this. I am gonna remand you to drug test. I'm gonna see if I can get back to those this afternoon, okay? So you're just telling me that all that's gonna be in your system is marijuana?
So,
Alright. What time do you have to be to work?
I don't work today.
Alright, good day. When's the next, work day? Alright,
Keep your hands, just, there you
I'll, see if I can't get you later on this afternoon.
go. What do you have in your pocket? I gotta do this stuff.
In the matter of, People versus Malia, 243637, or Amalia.
Excuse me, Judge, what's Talia's first name?
Moselle?
She had been to see me yesterday, and I saw her earlier, she had checked in with criminal, and,
We're just waiting on
I
the
thought
files.
she understood she didn't have to be here.
Transport you there.
Did she bond out?
I-
Yeah, this was just signed a couple of days ago. It says bonded out, but I don't think she's gonna arraigned on the file.
I'll get her in to be arranged, and she did hire me yesterday.
Oh, okay, very well. Reason why I was called, then, wasn't it? Vincer, Chad Vincer? Alright.
Yes.
Mr. Herman, are you ready in Gardner? Oh, Mr. Gardner's in jail?
He's in jail, I just need to speak with him, and then I'll be all set.
He's coming over.
Alright.
Those are 9:30s. And then I just texted Mr. Gus, gentleman in the back row. SOA, working on
People versus Kronk, 243222.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rod O'Farrell appearing with Mr. Kronk, who is present to my left for purposes of arraignment this morning. We would waive the reading, Your Honor, stay on mute, and we request to speak to bond.
All right, so you've been retained?
Yes, sir.
And I do have the court date on July 9th at 9:45. Preliminary exam is July 16th at 3:15. That will be back in this courtroom. And then as to bond.
Your Honor, Mr. Kronk has some substance abuse issues. That's what led to these charges months ago. He is presently engaged in outpatient treatment. He's being assisted by his mother, who is present today in the courtroom. And we have discussed his continuing treatment as an absolute necessity. In the circumstances, Your Honor, with the time that's passed since the offense and my client's situation, I would request a personal recognizance bond. He would be clean today, Judge, if the court wishes to have it tested periodically, that might be appropriate.
Is he currently on probation or parole at all?
Oh, he's not, Your Honor.
Is he currently enrolled in any substance treatment?
I go to NA and outpatient at Tri-City Treatment. I get dropped weekly. And I also go to TTI for case management services. And then I just got into State Street Behavioral for my psych meds and stuff like that. And I have been to rehab since this incident.
And on your test screens, they've all been?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, there's no issue with regard to any monetary bonds, so 10,000 personal recognizance, so this would come to court. I am gonna just include with that day reporting, let them know that you are dropping weekly. Therefore, they can incorporate all that. So, is there anything further?
That is Mr. Kronk.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, that should be another ride. This one's gonna be by Zoom.
In the matter of People versus Williams on 243261.
Morning, Your Honor. Rod O'Farrell on behalf of Ms. Williams, who is present to my left. We would waive the reading, Your Honor, stay on mute. Request preliminary examination with court permission. I will speak to bond.
The court will enter a plea of not guilty. You've been retained.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then I have pre-exam on July 1st at 1:45. Preliminary exam July 8th at 2:45. That will be back in this courtroom. And then as to bond.
Your Honor, it's been some time since this incident occurred. We've been waiting for the charges. As soon as we became aware of it, we made arrangements for arraignment. My client is employed, has no significant criminal history. I would ask for a personal recognizance bond.
Um, 10,000 personal recognizance, and then no firearms, no illegal controlled substances. Anything further?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Gunther? Mr. Gunther?
They must be talking.
Are you ready then, Mr. Herman?
Yes.
Or is it Mr. Majorana that has the file?
Looks like there's one.
I heard it in regards to
Or you know what?
All right, yeah.
Not pushing down.
No, honey, I can, but I gotta get Jordan with me. So she'll have to leave.
I'll give them a paperwork. Yep.
Well,
Charges there, is that Attorney Brown?
No, there's nobody.
They'll be here. There's so yeah, Jim will be here. I just don't know. Have you approved it?
Yeah, absolutely. Appearances for the record.
And on behalf of Mr. Gunther, we waive the reading, enter a plea of not guilty and ask that this gets set for retrial.
All right, anything else? All right, thank you. All right.
I've called him and texted him.
Okay,
I'm gonna call the office in a minute.
all right. He's probably upstairs stuck in circuit court.
Jail is ready.
Yeah. Ready for the call case?
Yes.
Let me get this second.
In the matter of People versus Gardner on 2-3-5-7-9-5, appearances for the record begin with the government.
Aaron Major after you.
Eldor Herman on behalf of William Gardner.
And what are we doing today?
Your Honor, I did speak with Mr. Gardner. He does acknowledge that he tried to call Shirley Gardner when he first got out of jail to get his clothes and things. Other than that, he says he has not tried to call him, just that one time.
So what are we doing? That's all I want to know.
he's acknowledging the violation, so I asked if his bond be revoked.
Well, bond was already revoked, they signed that. They didn't show up. Was there a reason why you didn't appear for the bond revocation hearing on 2/7/24, Mr. Gardner?
I didn't get notification.
Did you move?
Yes, sir.
Did you update your address?
I was in process of writing, but when I called in for my daily report, unfortunately, notified me that I had been simply a warrant, what I've been trying to contact.
Well, but then you were arrested on June 14th?
Yeah, disregard.
When you say you were writing, did the carrier pigeon that brought your letter not make it? Or when you say you were writing, what did you do? Send it or? Because to go for about 4 months means that you didn't do anything, did you?
Sir?
You didn't do anything, did you? Does it mean that you were trying to avoid having to come to court?
No, sir, no, sir.
Well, it sure does look like it.
Sure, by no means. Not to run. I want to face this charge.
Well, you had 4 months to come in and address the bond issue.
Yes, I was called.
And so you were on pretrial status, right?
Yes, sir.
And you said you were calling,
Yes, sir.
and I imagine one of the pretrial specialists that you had said, oh gee, you have a bench warrant, come on in.
Yes, sir.
And you failed to come in, is that correct?
Well, she didn't say come in, she said contact my lawyer. I called.
But you were aware that a bench warrant had been issued, is that
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
This involves a domestic violence case, an incident partner abuse case? So we need to set it for a prelim? Mr. Majerano?
Yes, we should continue.
All right, you've been in contact with the victim?
Yes, they're here.
All right then. Given the nature of the charges, given that this court did set a bond violation hearing back in February, the defendant had failed to appear. There is two things that this court is worried about. One, risk, flight risk. Mr. Gardner has demonstrated has not appeared to court. Second, given the nature of the charges, the concern is to the safety of the victim. So bond will remain revoked. We will get a hearing, preliminary exam hearing set as soon as possible. You have all of discovery?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else the court needs to be made aware of?
No, yeah.
No, I'll get this set then within the next, well, as soon as possible. So we'll get it, so it's set, noting that Mr. Gardner has been remanded to custody. All right, no bond.
Thanks.
Green file. Is out.
Okay. In the matter of People versus Goodman, 243450.
Robert Curry, on behalf of Jerry Lee. Jerry Lee Goodman, Judge.
All right.
Wade Reeves, stand you. Longtime resident, retired from GM.
All right, so court winner plea of not guilty, you've been retained?
Yes, sir.
All right. As to bond.
Like I say, longtime resident, retired from GM, Judge. In test clean today, we asked court guilty.
Defendant appears here voluntarily and has retained counsel. And then bond converted to 5,000 personal recognizance. Is there anything else?
No, you're.
All right, hold on just one more second. Oh, I gotta give you the dates. Pre-exam July 1st at 1:45, preliminary exam July 8th at 2:45, back in this courtroom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And, just one more thing. All right,
Thank you.
thank you. In the matter of People versus Fisher on 243100, appearances for the record, beginning with the government.
Aaron Major for DPR.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Fisher.
Good morning, Mr. Brown. And Mr. Fisher is present in the courtroom. Today is the date and time for pre-exam conference. What are we going to do today?
Your Honor, I would be willing to make an offer of a misdemeanor in this matter if there's agreement to restitution, but obviously I haven't had a chance to discuss that with Chief Brown.
Okay.
Well,
Mr.
Judge,
Brown,
that's something I'd definitely be interested in discussing that with the prosecuting attorney. We had just appeared before Your Honor last week on Tuesday for the arraignment. I just got the discovery, so I'm open to doing that.
all right. Shall we carry on then the July 1st date, and then if there is no need for witnesses, you and Mr. Majorana, or the prosecutor signing the case, can then call those witnesses off, and then we'll just proceed on that day with whatever resolution.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll continue back on July 1st. It'll be in person. Is there anything else from the government?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else, Mr. Brown?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. Bond continue. You're all set, Mr. Fisher. Just give your attorney a call.
He's got 9 o'clock pretrial.
In the matter of People versus Rozier on 243089,
Mayor may transfer people.
is there a Corian Rozier? Noting that the defendant has failed to appear.
Okay. Is he gonna zoom in or just come over?
Bond will be set at 75, bench
I'm
warrant.
sure he can.
Bond will be set at 7,500, cash surety, 10% bond.
Yeah, it's on Terrence Russell.
And is there another one? People versus Madison, 243010.
Mayor may transfer people, Mayor.
No Madison? Defendant has failed to appear. Bench warrant. Bond to be set at 7,500, cash surety, 10% bond.
Yes. Is it coming in person or Zoom?
In the matter of People versus Lewis, 243523.
He was in a Zoom conference call with Judge Joe, I guess.
Appearance for the record.
Dan King on behalf of Mr. Lewis, we waive the reading, enter plea of not guilty, ask for a referral to the office of assigned counsel. Judge Rasper of PR on today or alternatively, defendant respond when appropriate.
All right, go ahead then, Esteban.
Esteban, Mr. Lewis has lived here, I'd say now for 2 years. After moving here to Indiana. He has, his whole family lives here, he has deep roots to the community. He is currently working for work, or looking for work, but he has no other pending cases, very limited criminal history, and he's not on probation or parole. He has for IPR found with appropriate conditions.
Court, in the file, the defendant was issued an appearance ticket. The government has failed to put anything else as to any bond conditions. Bond would be set at 2,500 personal recognizance.
No cake or prelim date?
It's a misdemeanor.
Oh, okay, that's why.
In the matter of People versus Whittington, 24136.
Torrance Witherspoon on behalf of Mrs. Whittington, who stands to my left at the podium, Your Honor.
Okay, this is a bench warrant. Said she failed to appear on June 11th before Judge Clark. Was there a reason why she didn't show up?
Yes, Your Honor, she had transportation set up that fell through that morning, which is in the court last time she took care of a ticket, is in the process of having her license reinstated right now, but transportation has been issued. Let me just ask the court to recall the warrant and reset the matter and continue the bond if feasible.
Recall bench warrant, referred back to D6. She does have a bond. which I do not believe Judge Clark forfeited, so her bond will be continued, just to let you know, ma'am.
I do think that's
Yeah.
correct, 'cause I believe she spoke with her attorney that morning, and her attorney made those
No, I don't know,
representations.
that's just to know, your bond will be continued, but you do have bond money in here. Judge Clark didn't forfeit it, but just be mindful that, if that happens again, just make sure a phone call is immediately made, so, all right, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You want a quick break here?
All right, I'm ready to go. Is everyone else ready to go?
I'm good.
All right. Did you need a break, Linda?
No, I'm good.
Okay, here we go.
I just need Lord to quit asking me for dates.
What's the date?
I think we've been assigned every felony file today.
Yeah, we have. Everyone's been.
Everybody.
And that's by design. Cause there's no way.
Good morning, jail.
Morning, Judge.
In the matter of People versus Chapman on 243668, appearances for the record. Mr. Day.
Yes, Judge Ethan Day on behalf of Mrs. Chapman. We would waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OAC referral.
All right, Esteban.
As to bond, Judge, I understand there's a bond recommendation from the people. I've communicated that bond recommendation to Ms. Chapman. The bond they recommended was $100 cash. We would ask for a PR bond. Ms. Chapman has 3 kids. She's lived in the area her entire life. And if the court is not willing to grant a PR bond, we would just ask that you follow the bond recommendation.
Well, she has 3 warrants as well. Is there a reason why she's not taking care of business?
Ms. Chapman informed me that she's been in and out of McLaren Behavioral Health with some depression and some nervous conditions, Judge.
Who's she living with over on Hamilton?
That was with the complaining witness, Judge. Ms. Chapman informed me that she had a different address that she could live at with her mother, which was 4141 McCarty, Saginaw, Michigan, 48603, if she were to be released.
She working?
No, Judge, she's retired and on disability.
Ms. Chapman, if you're not taking care of your matters and there's other outstanding bench warrants, how do I know you're going to come to court?
I will be there.
You're not going to come to court?
Pardon me?
You're not coming to court?
I can't quite hear you. I lost my hearing in one of my ears.
You're not going to come to court, did you say?
I will be coming.
Okay. That means you're not going to have, what you were saying is you're not going to have any contact. Is that my understanding?
Contact with whom?
With the complaining witness, ma'am.
Oh, no. I won't be having any with it.
The other thing I want to know is why you're not taking care of those other bench warrants.
You know, things I got during the pandemic and everything, things that got really hard for me and for everyone. And I was barely making it. And I'm gonna be trying to take care of that as soon as possible, you know, something on it.
Where'd you retire from?
Well, I worked in media for years, different companies.
Are you with Great Lakes Bay Health right now, or TTI, or Mental Health?
No. Well, Great Lakes Bay Health, yeah, I'm going to them.
Are you on any medication?
Yeah, they have prescribed some last week.
So they prescribed them, are you taking them?
I just was prescribed some last week, yeah. I haven't taken them in the last few days because I haven't been there.
Okay. So you're not gonna have any contact with Beatrice, right?
No, but I have to go and get like my meds. Someone have to get my meds and different things like that.
Probably better for someone to go get the meds. Ms. Chapman, just one final question I have for you. If you were drug tested today, how would you test?
Maybe dirty.
And maybe dirty for what?
Cocaine.
Ms. Chapman, you're getting too old to do that stuff. You're gonna die.
I know. I've been so depressed lately. I had to stop for a while. My daughter's running me crazy.
Well, children do that, but that's the life of joy that we have with our offspring. But cocaine ain't gonna help with that. All right, let me do that.
I know.
Let's get you grounded, Ms. Chapman. I'm gonna refer you over to talk to a pretrial specialist, okay? Let's do a report recommendation. Let's drug test you just to confirm. All right?
Okay.
And then once I get the report and recommendation, I'm not gonna have you post any money. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about you coming to court. And so I'm gonna probably put you on pretrial so that they remind you and that is also part of the bond conditions, no contact with Beatrice, no illegal controlled substances. Cocaine does qualify as an illegal controlled substance. That's also no alcohol, okay? All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Chapman. You be well, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Judge.
In the matter of People versus Jacqueline on 243675, appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. Jacqueline, Your Honor. We'd waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OAC referral.
Enter plea of not guilty, referred to Office of Assigned Counsel. Pre-exam is set for July 2nd at 10 a.m. Preliminary exam is set for July 9th at 8:45 a.m. And if it's 8:45 a.m., that means it's Judge Hoffman. As to bond, please.
As to bond, Judge, Ms. Jacqueline informed me that she doesn't have any criminal history at all. This is her first offense. She doesn't have any, she has family in the area. She's lived here her entire life. I understand what the nature of the offenses are. However, we would just ask that the court take those things under advisement in setting reasonable bond. She also informed me that a no contact order wouldn't be an issue. She would live with her aunt. However, she was unable to give me an address for her aunt at this time, Judge.
And if she was drug tested today, how would you test?
Negative, sir.
So where are you gonna go live?
Ask you where you gonna go live.
I gotta get a few things from my mom and the phone, and then I'll see if I can get my aunt to come get me.
Are you with community mental health at all?
No.
What's that, ma'am?
Said no.
Oh, no. Okay. Are you with Great Lakes Bay Health or TTI or any other panel provider?
No.
Are you on any medication?
No.
Have you been at
No.
Defendant appears there's no prior record. Bond condition, well, indicating no PR bond doesn't indicate any reason for no personal recognizance bond. Therefore, bond will be set at 7,500 personal recognizance. No contact with your mom or any other anyone else there at the house.
All right.
No weapons, no illegal controlled substances, no alcohol. I'm gonna also put you on day reporting as well. All right.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. In the matter of People versus Rosas, 43673, appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. Rosas, Your Honor. We waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OIC referral.
Court winner, plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. Let's see, pre-exam conference is set for July 9th at 9:45. Preliminary exam is set for July 16th at 3:15. They'll be back in this courtroom. As to bond, please.
As the bond judge, I understand there's a recommendation from the people listing no PR bond. However, Ms. Rosa's only criminal record is with a few possession of marijuana offenses. She's employed part-time. She works 30 hours a week at Residence Inn by Marriott. She has a 4-year-old child in her care, and she informed me that the conditions of no contact would not be an issue for her to follow, as her and the complaining witness in this case live at different addresses. We would ask for a PR bond, and if the court is not inclined to grant that, we would ask for a low 10%.
She was on felony probation.
Ms. Rosas?
No, I'm not on probation.
Oh, you were though, right?
Years ago, maybe in 2014.
Maybe. Maybe not.
It was a while ago. I can't remember the exact year.
You were drug tested today. How are you gonna test?
Positive for marijuana.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
You have no contact with Mr. Blacksher?
No.
Alright. Bond will be set at 7,500. Personal recognizance, no contact with the victim. I am gonna include day reporting. No weapons, no illegal controlled substances. No alcohol.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Matter of People versus Kurt, 43670.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. Kirk, Your Honor.
Gonna have to wait, I'm trying to.
Waive the reading?
Yes, Judge. Waive reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OIC referral.
Also assigned counsel, court runner, plea of not guilty. Pre-exams, July 9th at 9:45. Pre-exam, July 16th at 3:15. Back in this courtroom. As to bond.
As to bond, Judge, I understand Mr. Kirk is already, he has a case pending that he's already been arraigned for. We would just ask that the court follow the bond recommendation for this matter, which would be a personal recognizance bond recommended by the people.
Oh, let's. question.
Thank you.
All right. Or we'll note that the bond recommendation did indicate, 7,500.
Yeah.
Personal requirements, very personal recognizance bond issues, dated June 18th, 2024. Bond would be for 7,500 personal recognizance. No weapons, no illegal controlled substances. If you're drug tested today, how would you test?
Positive.
Or
No,
anything else?
no.
So no weapons includes no firearms. Also, no conduct inconsistent with the public good. That means no assaultive behavior. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
In the matter of People versus Mathis, 24957, appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. Mathis, Your Honor, we waive the reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OAC referral.
For when a plea of not guilty, officer of assigned counsel, as to bond.
As to bond, Judge, Mr. Mathis informed me that he's lived in Saginaw County his entire life. He has family in the area. He has a 7-month-old daughter. He has a limited criminal history. He informed me that he successfully completed the HIDA program, and that no contact order would not be an issue for him to follow in this case. We would ask for a PR bond, and if the court's not inclined to grant that, we would just ask that you take those things under advisement and setting a reasonable bond, Judge.
He has a case up in Alpena. What's the status of that?
I never been up,
It says Alpena Post 62723, felony involving drugs. But I don't have anything as far as it just says.
I won't notify that. I didn't even know I had a felony.
Well, I don't know. I'm just asking because it's on here. I see that a warrant's been issued. If you were drug tested today, how would you test Mr. Mathis?
Positive of marijuana.
Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Bond will be converted to 7,500 personal recognizance, no contact with the victim, no weapons, that includes no firearms, no illegal controlled substances, no alcohol. Also, you must complete CST counseling pretrial program. You must give Ms. Joseph a call within 5 days of release. And complete her pretrial program. Failure to contact or complete will be revocation of bond. And Mr. Mathis, you'll have no contact with Ms. Robbins, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then jail, we can drug test Mr. Mathis as well, please.
Yes, sir.
It's a matter of People versus Smith.
Apologies, Judge. I wanted to let the jail die down. Ethan Day, on behalf of Mr. Smith, I would waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OAC referral.
All right, court winner, plea of not guilty, also assigned counsel. Pre-exam conference July 2nd at 10 a.m. Preliminary exam July 9th at 9:15. That's in front of Judge Hoffman. As to bond.
As to bond, Judge, we would like the court to know that Mr. Smith has lived in Saginaw for 8 years. He has an 8-year-old son that is in his care. We would just ask that you take those in advisement and setting a reasonable bond.
Does he have any pending matters?
So he said he has a pending case in Saginaw, and that he was very forthcoming about his criminal history as well, Judge.
Is he on circuit court probation at all?
He told me he's not on probation of any kind, Judge.
He has a jury trial scheduled on October 8th for a armed robbery charge, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
That's correct. Yes, sir.
All right. Defendant appears via arraignment for case involving armed robbery. Looks like flaying second degree. Numerous firearm charges. Well, case number 243677. The current case involves firearms as well. History going back to Third Circuit involves firearms. Given the concern that one defendant's out on bond and has also a new case now involving firearms, has a history of firearms. Given the nature of the charges and the epidemic that is occurring in the community involving firearms, bond to be set at $50,000 cash surety only. Does not qualify for 10%. Should he make bond, then we will have also monitor while on release lockdown. Anything further?
Nothing further for me, Judge. Thank you.
The matter of People versus Davenport, 43674 and number 892, 6714, A, B, and C. Appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. Davenport, Your Honor. We'd waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OAC referral.
Court will enter a plea of not guilty. Office of Assigned Counsel. Pre-exam set for July 9th at 9:30. Preliminary exam July 16th at 3:15. Back in this courtroom. Also, with regard to the tickets, am I entering pleas of not responsible and plea of not guilty?
Yes, Judge.
Plea of not responsible set for pretrial. The A ticket. Court will enter a plea of not guilty. Also, the assigned counsel PR bond on the B ticket, and plea of not responsible set for pretrial on the C ticket. As to bond on the felony file.
As to bond, Judge, we would just like the court to know that Ms. Davenport has lived in Saginaw for 15 years. She has 2 children, ages 16 and 6, that are in her care. She is under she's on probation in Saginaw. Her agent's Agent Walker. She was in contact with Agent Walker last Thursday. That being the case, we would ask the court to set either a PR bond or a low 10% bond, Your Honor.
And if she were drug tested today, how would Ms. Davenport test?
Ms. Davenport?
Marijuana.
Any mental health at all?
Depression.
What's that?
Depression.
Depression.
Oh, depression. So you are with community mental health?
I'm going through Great Lakes. Yeah.
I didn't hear that either.
Going through Great.
Oh, Great Lakes Bay. Have they prescribed you any medication?
Yes.
And are you taking the medication?
Yes.
And the doctor that prescribed you the medication, does he or she know you're also using weed?
You said the doctor?
The doctor that prescribed you, gave you the script for the medicine. Does he or she
When
know
they
you're using weed?
When they initially subscribed it, yes.
Oh. I doubt that. Oh, what depends. What doctor did you go to? The rabbit hole doctor or the or the doctor that actually looks at your history and knows you?
The doctor that actually knows me, my primary care doctor.
How do I know you're gonna come to court?
I'm not coming to court. I'm not trying to run or do nothing crazy.
Well, the police are alleging that that's not the case. They're back on June 23rd. I won't just say anything because, you know, I get to hear the case, but I just want to make sure you're going to come to court. Now, let's see. You don't have a license, right?
No.
All right. No driving. Don't have any personal recognizance. Fifth day reporting. Jail, could we drug test Ms. Davenport just to confirm everything so we have it in the file?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Davenport, we'll see you on July 9th. Someone from pretrial services is going to talk to you. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge.
In the matter of People versus Fisher, 1710, file number 892-6633-732-4491. Appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. Fisher, Your Honor.
Okay, these are all bench warrants. Failed to appear for a pretrial on 6/20 for Judge Hoffman. And then violated bond condition. So why didn't Ms. Fisher come to court?
Judge, I don't know why she didn't come to court, but I understand that she was on color code and dropped dirty, and that was the bond condition that she violated.
But she also had some tickets that she failed to appear.
I didn't have any of the failure to appear paperwork this morning, Judge.
There's one ticket, it's a no operator's license. But let me read the note that Judge Hoffman put. Failed to appear for pretrial on 6/20/24. This is the 5th bench warrant for failure to appear. Is there a reason why you don't come to court?
Yes, the first reason why I went from the court on some of my cases is because my mail was getting mailed back to the post office. Why I missed court Thursday is because when I woke up, my Wi-Fi and my phone was off, and by the time I tried to go down there to the courthouse, the bench warrant was already arraigned. So I did come to the courthouse and try to get it arraigned, but it was too late. So she told me to wait until Tuesday to come in to figure everything out.
How'd that work for you?
Not good. I got pulled over and went to jail.
Oh, were you on your way to court? Is that how you got pulled over?
Huh?
Were you on your way to court?
No.
Oh, gosh, that would have helped you.
I know.
Come to court. If you don't come to court, then things don't get resolved. These are traffic matters. How old are you?
21.
Oh, Lord, are we in trouble? You gotta take care of business. Luckily, you're only 21 years old. Hopefully that brain chemistry is gonna settle in you and your brain's gonna fully develop. It's about fully developed right now. But now I don't have your other case, but you know, if I were, let me ask this way. If you were drug tested today, how would you test?
I'll test positive for marijuana, but I have a marijuana card. And I'll test positive for narcotics, but I have a prescription for narcotics.
Can I ask you why you are using marijuana?
Because I have anxiety and depression.
I hate to burst your bubble. You're 21 years old. It's only going to get worse. So we got to deal with it. And I don't think marijuana. Who issued you the marijuana card? Let me ask you that way, because there are some legitimate medical reasons for marijuana. But I wonder who gave you the marijuana card at 21 years old?
Verbal Healing.
And where is that doctor from?
You do it online and he call you.
Oh, he called you. How long you had this doctor?
I had this doctor for 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months. Online, you met with this doctor on 2 to 3 months?
Yes.
He knows your history?
Yes, and you go through the state of Michigan, you pay $40 to get it approved and everything too. It'll all come up to a total of $120.
You know, I think I saw that same email that said if I pay $40, somebody out of Bulgaria will give me something too. My concern is, ma'am, you're 21 years old, you're using marijuana, you're self-medicating, and you don't have a doctor that actually knows you. When's the last time you've been to your own doctor that actually sits down and knows you?
I haven't been in about 4 months.
And when you were there, did they know you're using marijuana?
Yes.
And what did they say about you using marijuana?
That I need to get a license if I'm really going through anxiety and depression.
Oh, I really would like to hear the doctor that said that. Who was that doctor?
His name, Mr. McCall.
And where is he practicing at?
Where is he practicing at?
Yes.
Over there on State Street in Saginaw, Michigan.
State Street in Saginaw, Michigan. What's the cross street?
I'm sorry, you said what?
What's the cross street?
Cross street. I don't know the cross street. I just know that.
Give Moses' name because I really want to hear that. What's his name?
Mr. McCall.
Mr. McCall. How long have you been seeing Dr. McCall or Mr. McCall?
I've been seeing Mr. McCall for about a year.
And what are you seeing him for?
I see him for anytime I have anything that's wrong with me, like with my POTS or anything like that, or female problems, I go see him.
You gotta go on day recording and get drug tested, probably dirty for other stuff than marijuana, and probably understanding.
Judge Jurens has you on the delivery charge that is the basis of the felony file. As you may recall, that is 2023 and involves delivery manufacturer of narcotic less than 50 grams, and then also involves a charge of maintaining a drug house. Judge Jurens' bench warrant said that you violated day reporting for testing positive for Oxycontin on there was a second drug test violation. Judge Jurens has placed a hold. I will notify Judge Jurens that you are now in custody. I will revoke your bond and refer the file back to Judge Jurens' court for further proceedings. I'm troubled to hear what you're saying, Ms. Fisher. 21 years old. I don't doubt that you're saying that you have anxiety or depression. That is a very serious diagnosis and one that must be treated as urgent. My concern is given what I am faced with and what I'm being told here today and what I see based on the information that is provided by Judge Jurens' court and these files. You're not showing up to court. You're using marijuana at age 21. When did you get this medical marijuana card, by the way?
About 3 to 4 months ago.
You were 21 at the time?
Yes.
Yeah. 892-6633. I will convert to a $3,500 personal recognizance with regard to file number 7324491, given that it is the 5th bench warrant that Judge Hoffman has had to enter. Bond will be set at $250 cash only. All right. I'll let Judge Hoffman know in case he wants to deal with that ticket immediately, and so that that can be set while you're waiting to hear from Judge Stearns. Thank you, Joe. In the matter of Google versus Idle, over 3058.
You have no bond on that charge.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. Lytle, Judge. I spoke with Ms. Lytle. I understand she has 4 income tax matters. We waived the formal reading. She said that upon release on a personal recognizance bond, she would make her way to City Hall and set up a payment plan.
Yeah. Okay. Did you go over her with the total amounts that are that the city is saying she owes?
Yes, Judge.
All right. So, Ms. Lytle, they went into the plea of not guilty for you on all those. And then, of course, the personal recognizance bond. It's really important that you go over to the city to take care of those. I know that some of these are rather large. Once these are resolved, the cases generally are dismissed. That saves you about $300 in fines in the files. So what I'm going to do is you have a PR bond. It will be set for a pretrial. Try to get notice on the address we have for you to come back. In the meantime, say within the next couple days, if not this week, certainly by Tuesday of next week. So you'll want to go over to the city to begin the process on finding out whether you owe this or what can be done, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Great.
File number 22632. Appearance of and what are we doing today?
We just
Apologies, Judge, I couldn't hear anything.
I'm doing one in the courtroom.
He has a felony pending in circuit, and so we just want to continue on with this one.
Okay. Since it's in circuit court, and I understand that you were with the virtual backlog reduction judges, which this was set at 9:30. Apparently, they are moving at the circuit court pace. I apologize, not on my behalf, but the fact that you have been stuck there and your client's been waiting here patiently to no fault of your own. Was it Judge Gill?
Yes.
No, nice. Judge Gill's such a wonderful person.
They do the pleas with that script from that Gene Penzine created.
Yes. Right. And so, all right. Did you know when his felony matter is going to be resolved? Or what it's going to? Well, I should say I don't want to say resolved. What track it's on?
Well, we had a trial date last month, but it was adjourned by Judge Trice because he was in a medical malpractice trial, so it should be reset soon.
Okay.
We set this up 60 days, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see that circuit court still engages in the 1980s form of public administration. Oh, well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patience, sir. Take care. All right, going back to the jail. People versus Marcus Aurelius Gray III, 2250000. Appearances for the record.
Today, on behalf of Mr. Gray, Your Honor, we'd waived the formal reading under a plea of not guilty and request an OAC referral.
Court went a plea of not guilty, officer of assigned counsel. As to bond, please.
As to bond, Judge, Mr. Gray informed me that he was employed at Buffalo Wild Wings. He just lost his job yesterday. He has family in the area. He has 2 children. He was forthcoming about his criminal history. And I do have an updated address for Mr. Gray when ready, but we would just ask for a PR bond or a low 10%, Judge. I've also spoken with Mr. Gray about the rules of no contact. He informed me that wouldn't be a problem. The complaining witness in this case lives in Grand Rapids, totally different parts of the state, and he resides in Saginaw, Judge.
This is a 22 case. Has he been seen by, I don't know, it's not, that's back in 22 as well. He had a home invasion back on 5/4 of 22. What happened with that case?
I'm not sure, Judge. I believe he said that the case was dropped.
All right. Yeah, I had the case, July 11th, 22. Who's he living with on Cardinal Drive?
Mr. Gray? Who do you live with on Cardinal Drive, Mr. Gray?
My mom.
How long you been living with your mom?
Say that again?
How long you been living with your mom?
She done had that house for 30 years since I moved to Saginaw when I was 10. So I've been there off and on 30 years.
Again, how long have you been with her most recently then?
Since December.
Since December.
Say what? Yeah.
Back in with her in December?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not living there right now. That's just my mailing address. I'm kind of homeless right now. I had 2 jobs. I lost Buffalo Wild Wings last night when I got sent to jail for this false accusement of destruction of property.
Really, I wouldn't start talking about that. You are presumed innocent. I'm looking at your prior record. I can kind of glean from your prior record.
That's all not true though.
Certain things that come to mind on intimate partner abuse. So I wouldn't talk to me about whether charges are false or not. For me to say, I'm just letting you know what you're charged with.
No.
Let me make a record. jail arraignment. There are a series of domestic violence cases that appear. Since then, it has been employed. Of the outstanding warrant. Bond will be 7,500 personal recognizance. Just so that we can keep up with the defendant where he's located at, indicating that he is homeless. It'll also be with day reporting, and then no contact with the victim. No weapons, firearms, no legal controlled substances, no alcohol. All right, you're all set. In the matter of People versus Willett on 242484 and 7331288 A and B. And is there a seat ticket? Let's see the seat ticket. Must have defaulted. Appearances for the record.
Ethan Day, on behalf of Mr. Willett, Your Honor, would waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and request an OAC referral.
Plea of not guilty. Also to sign counsel with regard to the traffic matters that be set for PR bond. Same thing on the B ticket. It looks like the C ticket has defaulted. These tickets, at least it wasn't sent up to me, but I assume that is defaulted. All right. With regard to the felony file, court will enter plea of not guilty. Office of assigned counsel. Pre-exam conference. July 2nd at 10 a.m. Preliminary exam, July 9th at 9 a.m. That will be in front of Judge Hoffman. With regard to bond, please.
As to bond, Judge, I understand there's a bond recommendation from the people. They've suggested $2,000 cash, 10%. We would ask for a PR bond. Mr. Willett works doing side work, siding, and he's informed me that he would make good on a personal recognizance bond. But if the court doesn't see that as reasonable, we would ask that you follow the bond recommendation from the people, Judge.
If you were drug tested today, how would he test?
I would test positive for cocaine. I go to a methadone clinic on Shattuck Road here in Saginaw every day.
Well, last I looked, I don't think methadone clinic administers cocaine. Anything else
No,
you're going to test positive for?
That's it, Your Honor.
Well, that's in the words of Ronald Reagan, trust but verify. Jail, do the drug test, and then I'll ask for a report and recommendation with regard to Mr. Willett, given that the nature of the charge is every long-period second offense, and then the narcotic involving. All right. Thank you, Jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Day.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. People versus Rozier on 243089. Well, that one I had.
We did that one.
No, he's here. He came in late,
Oh,
so that's why it's there.
oh, okay.
Okay,
In the
say the
matter
case
of-
number again.
No, I'm not calling that one.
Okay.
Let me go, People versus Martin, 1113812. We can just bring, let me let Chapman, we just bring him back this afternoon. Waive the reading?
Yes, Judge, we waive the reading and our plea of not guilty as for referral to the office of assigned counsel.
Done. Just have him go to AC while you're here.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. People versus Young, 243665. Appearances for the record.
James Gus on behalf of Ms. Young.
Hi, Mr. Gus. Sorry about that. I would have called that earlier. Waive the reading.
Yes.
Court will plead not guilty.
Yes.
And then you've been retained
Yes.
and asked to bond.
She's 33 years of age, has no prior criminal history of any kind. She was born in Saginaw County, has lived in Midland County for a while. She owns a house there. We request her personal recognizance.
All right. Court will 5,000 personal recognizance, no contact with the victim. Anything else? All right, thank you, Mr. Gussie. All right, recalling People versus Rozier, 243089. Want to come up, sir? How do you pronounce your last name?
Rozier.
Rozier? All right, sorry, I apologize for mispronouncing. All right, so why were you late?
I woke up this morning, I knew I had court today, I just know what time. I called up here to the courthouse. At first, the clerk said July 1st, and I said, I know I have something this week, it's the 25th or the 28th. So I knew I had court today, Judge.
So why don't you have an attorney?
They didn't, when I got arraigned, they didn't give me any.
You were supposed to call, did you call? So what we'll do then, so you'll have to be back here on July 1st, okay? And while you're here, I'm gonna have you go to the Office of Assigned Counsel, so you won't have a bench warrant. You gotta be back on July 1st at 9:15 a.m., okay? And by then you'll have an attorney. It is set for a preliminary exam. However, my guess is by the time that you get an attorney appointed and that attorney gets all the discovery and so forth, you're not gonna be ready to go on a preliminary exam. So, but we're gonna use that date to, so we, as a probable cause, like what it was today. So just show up and then, any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, you're all set. Yeah, just go over to OAC while you're here and then, have a good day.
All right, thank you.
We are waiting for files. Jim has one. Apparently Terrence has one.
Meaning Torrance.